for the old compy there.
Tell me about it.
Is there a way that one of us can run that?
We're back.
of it?
We're back. We're not back. We're back. We're not back.
We're back.
Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera
We're
2.
back. Good. Camera 2.
We're back. We're back somewhere. Okay. Sorry, folks. Not sure what's going on here. Our end of things. It's that dang moose internet. But we are back. We might even have 2 concurrent live streams happening right now. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
And what a boy.
And what a boy. Okay. We're back. We might have 2 live streams happening at the same time, where moments ago we had none. Oh no, wait. There we go. Okay. The second one has shut down. Sorry, folks. Not sure what's going on with our connectivity here today, but it's lagging more than usual. And apologies for that. But we're just gonna wait.
Yeah.
A moment.
All right. So how about you guys tell us where I left off, because I think the ball was in play for me. So why don't you tell me where?
Well, we'll give a minute for the crowd to jump back in here. So who do you guys like? Yeah. Sorry, apologies, folks, for the crashing here today. These things happen from time to time.
Mistakes do happen.
The sign on the wall says mistakes do happen, but we're coming back. We'll wait a minute or 2 here for folks to rejoin. Hopefully, we haven't
the same link.
Too many people off. It is a new link. It should be back. We'll see what we got going on here.
Got the new link.
Yeah.
There we go.
We've got the new link. We'll drop it in the old chat.
Sweet.
Yeah, just one of those things.
Apologies. This is
one of those days. Okay, we're back though. We're good. We'll just wait a minute for folks to jump in. We got folks coming back. Pandora's Box, your shirt does say mistakes do happen. Congrats, you were the winner of our big draw last time around. I was happy to see that came in today. That was a really good little...
really cool to see on. I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, that was super cool. Thank you for tagging us.
Wearing our idiot
in that
merch.
Yeah, totally. Again, we got folks coming back in. Devin Shipwreck, good to see you. Apologies for the crashing here today. It's just one of those things. It's that dang moose. Normally I'm hardwired into the machine here, but had to be going wireless for the last couple sessions. So obviously we had a bit of a collapse, but hey, there you go. We got 6 human beings back in here now. The gang is starting to trickle back in. So Justin, that was a great idea. Why don't anyone in the chat tell us where we left off, because things are lagging for a moment there while Justin was making his approach of sus. So what was Yuri doing when we left off?
Where are my pants?
Where are my pants?
What am I do?
We will watch and see. Them interwebs are giving us all trouble. Devin Shipwreck. There we go. Yes, you folks let us know where Justin was, and we will pick up from there, because we were lagging for a moment while he was making his approach. But we're coming back into it now. Hi guys. Hi Heath. Thank you.
Hi Heath.
I very much appreciate you all being stubborn and coming back, Hondad. It's much appreciated. It's going to be a pain for the replay crowd checking up on this episode. It's going to be a 3-parter, but not in any measurable way. There you go. That's what happens. That's what happens in these worlds. Yuri was about to slap a few. Okay, that makes sense.
So let's just...
He was going in the diplomat way.
We're in media res. I am camp. I'm placing every 100 meters at the 500 up to 300, and then I'm placing them every 50 meters at 200, and I'm keeping one in my bag. And then I charged the laser musket, slung it over my back, and then I just stand up straight and start walking towards the first guard checkpoint.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put my hands out as I walk towards the first guard checkpoint.
Okay. I'm trying to think about something here. So I feel like I want to make you roll for the mines.
Okay. Make me
Yeah,
roll for mines.
yeah, roll for the mine. Not like are you gonna blow yourself up here, but like how well you place them. So give me a we'll call this
Explosives.
survival plus explosive rolls. We're using all kinds of attributes we
Explosive.
haven't used yet.
Okay, so it's a survival plus explosives.
Yes.
Skill plus skill, no stats.
Oh no, wait, sorry.
Interesting.
No, I'm sorry. It would be perception plus explosives.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
okay.
a little bit better. So that's an 8 because I have no fucking idea what I'm doing with
You have action
explosives.
points.
I will burn an action point, and I'll roll
Yeah,
3.
Don't blow your shit up.
Yeah,
Please.
it's a good plan.
Okay, that's a success plus a failure. I'll re-roll the failure.
Good idea.
That is just 1 success.
Okay.
1 success.
You don't blow yourself up or anything. I mean, the higher you rolled, the more sort of effective this would be. You know, you're not a sapper by training, but you know, you've been around the block. You're able to get these in, you know, a bit of a pattern to maximize damage, let's say. And you do a pretty good job. You know, you think, again, explosives aren't your forte, but you think this is probably all right. If someone was chasing you, you'll know where they are, and you know.
I was
you
gonna
probably
say,
will.
like, can I do another roll to like make sure that I fucking remember where these motherfuckers are?
You're good on that end of things, but yeah, you're not gonna like step on your own mine, so I think you're gonna be okay. There you go. So you
If I want to bug out, I'm gonna bug out quick. That's all.
totally. Rewind back in time. You are approaching the situation with your got your hands up.
I've got my hands out, like
Okay.
out to my side, and like not entirely above my head, just out to my sides, and approaching and just waiting to be stopped.
Okay. It doesn't take long, you know, once you're within sort of eyesight range. And there's, again, similar to what Johnny was seeing on the other side, the silhouettes of 2 sort of sentries at the edge of these junk barricades from, you know, pretty decently far out. They spot you, and you hear one of them yell, "Contact! Northern Gate!" And 2 of them sort of head towards you, you know, very quickly, and you see both then split and get down behind barricades. And you hear one of them yell, "Who goes there? Drop to your knees or we'll open fire!"
I'll get down nice and slow, keeping my hands out.
Mhm.
I'll say, my name is Yuri Andropov of Longmount, and recently Boulder City.
Johnny, from the other side of town, the sentries that you're watching, you hear faintly something off in the distance, and both of them sort of quickly turn and head towards the fires in town. Grant, you see this all happening from both sides of everywhere. You see the 2 sentries who are coming from Johnny's side of things running pretty rick-tick into the side of town, and they immediately start barking orders at these civilians, you know, dancing around the fires and whatnot. Women start grabbing kids, you know, guys who were sitting around drinking arm in arm to ra now like are suddenly like running.
Does Yuri see this commotion from where he's at? Like,
big time.
people-
Everybody sees most of this going on.
Oh, that's gonna register as fucking weird.
Sure. All of this, none of this makes a whole hell of a lot of sense.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm just ready with my rifle. I've got sentries in my crosshairs. I'm prone. I'm just I'm ready.
This is
all.
where you live, baby boy. This is where I boy. This is where I live.
What are you doing? we're
Guess
gone.
who's back?
Fuck.
No, I'm here.
Are we gone? Are we back? We're back. We're gone. Fuck.
I see a black screen.
I see a black screen. Oh,
We
now
might
it's
be
back.
gone. Are we back?
back.
Are we back?
back.
Are we back? I don't know.
It's back.
It's back for me, but
it's
I don't know
it's
if
those
for Lars.
mooses.
Okay,
It's
we're
those
back.
mooses.
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Sort of, we're
Okay,
back.
I'll call it. I'll call it that we're back. Let's go with we're back.
What is happening?
I don't
Anyway,
know,
let's
but we'll
wrap.
keep moving fast. You're gun bucked. You lose 4 points of damage. You are all of a sudden taken into town, and it is a wild array of things. Your head is spinning because you did definitely get a hit in the noggin, but you see
a real big hit, a 4 hit point hit. That was a hit.
Can I,
it was
can I, from where I'm at, tell which guy gave him that little bump on the head and remember them?
sure. Let's say
I'd
yes.
like
We'll
to
call
remember
him
them.
Carl. Yes.
Carl's gonna
yeah.
get shot in the head.
Carl gets the smack. You're in town. You see, Johnny. You can see this too. The sort of the women and children, and a couple of the these sort of guards and whatnot, and folks going off to these different houses. And there's more people filing out of buildings that were not there a moment ago, and they quickly surround you, a group of these sort of armed sentries. And it takes a second for you to notice that it's not just a bunch of, legionary, standard, men and whatnot. There's a good number of women here too that are wearing Legion-ish mishmash with NCR, mishmash with Survivor gear. It's a real dog's breakfast, as my dad would say, of human beings up in this joint. One of them, as they approach the sort of like legit seas of human beings, and there's probably about 30 people gathered around now, and like others looking, watching now that you're in town, looking outside of town. And Johnny, there's a couple dudes headed your way all of a sudden, and more than a couple, like 4 or 5 guys headed down the road towards the building that you're hiding outside of. And as this one individual is parting the seas of humans, he comes up to you. You're like being carried armpit wise, like dragging your feet,
Yeah, I'm dizzy.
You're dizzy. You're fucked. You hear footsteps come and a hush fall across most of these individuals as 2 boots appear in front of you, and an individual kneels down, grabs you by the chin, and just sort of lightly just lifts your eye up to his level and says, "Was wondering if we'd run into you." Grant, from your post, you see all of this happen. And in your scope, you clearly have lined up a headshot on MacArthur. 24 hours ago, we rewind the clock.
What?
The 3 of you are loading up your gear outside the Brahmin Tail Saloon in Boulder City. Yuri, you're at the hitching post, securing a Nola May with Mr. Microwave, saying that he's going to take care of the Brahmin while you're all away. Johnny, you're securing your Vault-Tec armor and checking your magazines and whatnot. As Grant, you are tending to Duke. Everyone's sort of going about their own pre-game ritual, if you will. When you get a tap on your shoulder, and it's 2 NCR privates, both of which wearing MP badges across their plinth helmets, along with Sergeant Brooks of the NCR.
Okay.
Rifleman, you're all, I was wondering if we could have a word before you all head out on this expedition of yours. He pulls
Yeah,
you. He pulls you aside. Yep. He pulls you aside with his two buddies there. I want to do this away from the other two, but Grant Elliott, Charles Kingsmith, you're under arrest. I don't think it's any surprise to you that you've got bounties out in the hub, Shady Sands, the Boneyard, and someone matching your description, allegedly, has warrants out in San Francisco. Any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, you're ringing my bells here, Sergeant.
It's funny. Name was familiar, and I gotta tell you, Henry ripped a strip off me for not realizing it earlier. Wasn't until you three were speaking in his office, kind of put two and two together. You're all heading out to do some work for us, though, and Henry seems to think you might be amenable to a little side job.
Yeah, I'm just your cretin.
He nods at Yuri. Your compatriot there, Mr. Andropov, and the Vault Dweller, they didn't seem too keen when we asked y'all to do a little housekeeping for us with our Legion friends. Wondering if there's a way for all this to look the other way. You know what we want.
Yeah, it's not a difficult deduction to figure out what the NCR is looking for when Legion are involved. How about you spell it out a little more clearly? What happens to me as far as those bounties are concerned with the NCR? If
Wheel. This is terrible. Okay, we're coming back. We're coming back. Maybe, maybe not. I think we're back.
Oh, yep. I see a screen.
Yeah.
I see a screen.
I don't know.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think it's back.
We might be back. We might not be back. I don't
We're
even know
back.
anymore. Okay.
Are we back? It looks like we're back.
For the sake of being back. Yes, back. Okay. For the sake of being back, we're going to quick this up. Grant, you would recall that you knew that MacArthur was NCR, is now
Yep.
Legion.
Yep. Totally. Yeah, so I will agree with the good Sergeant Brooks here that my debts with the NCR will be considered resolved if I am able to take MacArthur out of the picture. That's okay.
Side deal, if you will, made. Brooks gives you a wink and a nod, and he gives you a shake, and you have in his hand one NCR gold coin.
Okay. I'll take the gold coin.
You take the gold coin, and as we snap back to reality, back to the task at hand, Johnny, there are some armed men coming your way. Yuri, you are looking into the face of a very great keeps happening. It's a good thing we're ending. We're just going to end it now before we have a chance. Thank you, Bell Canada, for fucking up my life. Well, I mean, they're not sponsoring the goddamn show. I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, fuck you, Bell.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bell Canada. So there we go. Apologies, everyone, to the glitching. We will be back in 2 weeks' time with the conclusion of this side quest, I guess you will say, and see whether or not Grant does the deed. We will be back in 2 weeks' time, which will put this at the 20th. Apologies again for all the technical difficulties, especially if you're going to be watching this on replay. I might have to mesh this all together and put it all as its own file up on the channel, but we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. Thank you all so much for tuning
Thanks,
in.
everyone. You are all wonderful.
Yeah, amazing. We'll get this Talon Minis, I believe it was. We'll get this off to you ASAP. Thank you so much for joining in on the stream, and for everyone for entering and for donating to Project Hope, Fallout for Hope. We're over $1,000. It's amazing. We will be back in 2 weeks with more 2D20 action, more awesome fantasy grounds. We'll probably have another giveaway then too. We'll see what we got for you. So stay tuned on all of our Instagram, Discords, all that good stuff down below. Write Bell Canada an email and tell them WGNR sent you, and to fucking figure it out, because yeah, we'll deal. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you everyone for staying tuned. We will be back on the 20th, and don't go anywhere. Or I mean, yeah, do, because I mean,
You can do whatever you want.
it'd be
I
weird.
guess.
It'd be weird if you stayed here for 2 weeks. Anyway,
Me
adios,
too.
hasta luego. So long. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you so much for watching Wastelanders, and if you liked this video, then please subscribe to WGNR on YouTube and consider heading over to my Patreon and Streamlabs pages. On Patreon, you can get exclusive rewards, including video shoutouts, access to polls which will help guide future WGNR content, and you can even become immortalized as a named character in a future WGNR video. If monthly donations aren't in your budget, then Streamlabs might be the way for you. There you can get some cool WGNR merchandise and make a one-time donation to help keep the channel alive. Your donations mean that I can make more content more often and continue to expand the type of programming that you get to watch on WGNR. So again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, WGNR will be back. Thank you so much for watching Wastelanders, and if you liked this video, then please subscribe to WGNR on YouTube and consider heading over to my Patreon and Streamlabs pages. On Patreon, you can get exclusive rewards, including video shoutouts, access to polls which will help guide future WGNR content, and you can even become immortalized as a named character in a future WGNR video. If monthly donations aren't in your budget, then Streamlabs might be the way for you. There you can get some cool WGNR merchandise